Here's a Batwoman Season 2 video from December 4th. A little late on this one. Apologies, have gotten well behind on these. But here it is now for you. And yeah. Some Batwoman footage from earlier in the month. This first thing is a stunt. You'll see Batwoman falling in a moment. There she goes. And that was all there is of that scene. Here's the next scene that they did. This is the follow-up to that part of the scene. You can see in the background that truck there has a crunched-in roof, and you can see a leg poking up in the air there, or maybe an arm. I don't know what that is, but there you can see Luke and Mary go running, and they go running over to where that person fell and starts to pull her off, and then stops. You can just barely see Batwoman there getting up off the car for that take. Next take will be up in a second here. This is them actually dragging her back to the vehicle. You can see her cape flapping down there. They put her into this the back of this truck that Luke was driving to the scene. You can see the edge of the Batmobile there off to the side of the back end of the truck. I don't know what that little weird run is that Mary does, but she did it in every take, and I found it a little weird, but okay, we'll see how it works in the show. And then there is one more take after this. Eventually. Eventually we will get to the other take. Or actually, I don't think it's a take. Yeah, it's just them getting ready for the scene. I forgot. Yeah. You can see Mary or her double. I don't know which one it is because they both... usually I can tell a double and the regular person on set easy enough, because there's slight little differences to their height or the way the clothes fit on them. But these two basically almost looked the same from a distance, so it was hard at times to tell which one. But I think that's actually Nicole there, and that's Camrus that they're talking to. And that's it for this Batwoman set. Here are some set photos from that night. They had a bus stop out there that had a few photos of a map on it of Gotham. So I thought I'd take some photos of close-up so you can look at some of the sections that are on the map. And there's all sorts of like subway lines running through it that they show. So if you've ever not really looked at a map of Gotham, now you kind of have an idea. And they had all these stations, but if you look at it, half of them are like repeated, and obviously, you know, when they're driving by, it's not going to look, you're not going to really notice the finer details like that anyway, so I guess they can get away with it. There's a US mailbox they had at the set. You know, I mean, gotta have mail boxes once in a while. So here was Javicia doing that stunt scene. This is her getting raised up to do it. Or I'm not sure if this is Javicia or if this is just a double. It's probably the double. But I can't say for certain because I wasn't close enough to tell. And that's Batwoman getting raised up back to the main position to get dropped. And it was quite a drop. I mean, it was a few stories up. There's the back of the Batmobile showing up to set. It didn't do too much. It was just parked there off to the side for the scene. This is them turning it around to get it in position, because in the scene it's facing me, where a moment ago you saw it was driving away from me. There it is, getting ready to be in position. Interesting thing that I noticed that night is the back of the Batmobile pops up, and I mean, I assumed it would open, but this like full on pops up. It looks, you know, you can see it's like 10 feet in the air, the top of the back of it, and that was interesting. I don't know if that'll come in handy for them someday or down the line, but you have to assume they'll find a use for that. Here is, you can see Camrus Johnson there, Luke Fox. He is getting instructions on what to do. There he is doing his scene with his mask on for a rehearsal. And I can't remember it. I think this is a rehearsal, but this might just be getting in position for the scene. There you can see Javicia. She's sitting on top of a crumpled vehicle at that point. And for the scene, you know, she was laying flat on the vehicle. And there's Nicole Kang as Mary Hamilton with Luke, and they're walking back from doing a take, because during the scene I was seeing them from the backside going to Batwoman and then coming back. One of them was facing me, I can't remember which one. The other one had their back to me as they were carrying her. I'm trying to remember now. I can't remember now. There's Luke getting ready for the scene, going back into the car. There is Javicia in between takes. She is standing out there after getting off the car and before she gets back on it. This is a photo I took simply to show people how far away the scene actually was. You can't even tell where they are in that scene. It's so far down that alley. There they are again, Luke and Mary and Batwoman, just hanging out in between takes, you know, waiting to shoot. There's Mary and Luke at the back of the vehicle. There they are with Batwoman standing between them. That's right before she's gonna go limp so that they can carry her. This is her still standing up. She in the scene, she's not standing looking at Mary. This is her getting ready before she goes limp so that they can carry her. And there they are trying to carry Batwoman back to the vehicle after she was picked up off that car. And they will take her to the back of that truck, you know. This is the first time, by the way, that I had ever seen Nicole or Camrus in a scene. I had seen Nicole at a set once, and she was on it, but I never actually saw her working it. And I had met Camrus at a set once, but he wasn't working. So this is the first time. There's Javicia and Camrus waiting to do a scene, and there they are again. You know, this is getting ready to do that scene that, you know, you just saw them where they're carrying her, and that's them carrying her back to the car. And this is that's it for this Batwoman set. There will be hopefully more in the future. At the moment, I don't have another set coming anytime soon that I know of, but that could literally change in a day. So hopefully there'll be more soon. Thanks for tuning in, and hope to see you for the next one. And you can catch more videos in my channel. Bye.